So when we would have first met would have been June of 2019. So I had been suffering like debilitating problem with my back. I'd kind of let it go worse than what I should have and kind of didn't address any of the problems until it was really bad. So it got to a point where I could barely walk and get out of bed properly. Like I was hunched over and scrunched up, kind of like if you were to imagine a Coke can crushing it from the top down. That's exactly when my back was. So I decided to get in contact with Dublin City Chiropractic and address the situation. So I think what would have happened was, what resulted in that was my training. So a bit of, like with my background, I have a degree in sports management and coaching, and I compete as a powerlifter, specifically specialising in the deadlift, and I'm also a martial arts instructor, kickboxing black belt and ex-world champion. So I'm kind of used to push my body to the limits, but obviously with the education I received in college, I was then kind of becoming a little bit more educated and aware and in tune with my body and with training programs to get the best out of myself efficiently. Now, I was, in terms of results, getting the best out of my training, but I wasn't getting the best benefits out of my recovery, hence why I was in a bad state that I was in. I think the main catalyst that resulted in such a debilitating back pain was me pushing towards competing in 2 powerlifting national championships within the space of 12 hours. And I'd worked a night shift as a bartender in between, so, and I'd pushed for 2 maxes within 2 days as well. So within the first day at the GPC Irish National Championships, I deadlifted 177 kilos at a body weight of 66 kilos, drug tested. Then that would have finished at about 5 or 6 p.m. I was in work at 9 p.m. I finished at 4 a.m. I walked 3 miles home, got my stuff together, got into the car, and was straight to Limerick to compete at the AIPO Irish National Single Lift Championships as well. On that day, I attempted to go for 172.5 kilos, so about, say, around 96-97% of sub-maximal within the space of 12 hours, no sleep, and my back was just, it was done from there. So then I got in touch with you, and you fixed me. Like, I have to say, before I'd coming to you, you've been able to revitalise, rejuvenate, renovate and rehabilitate my body. Dr. Patrick is an integral cog in the machine that keeps me going and allows me to strive to complete my goals. Without him, I wouldn't be able to do what I do every day. I would recommend that if you have any problems anywhere within the musculature of your body or skeletal system, to not ignore the problem, but also, I believe it is counterintuitive from my own beliefs and from my own research to throw a lot of medication on top of the problem, because that doesn't address the problem, the root problem. It just addresses the symptoms and keeps it at bay. So you're on an even keel for a certain while, and it's kind of just allowing you to complete your day-to-day activities or your job or your training until a certain point, and then you break down and have to go through the cycle over and over. We come to Dr. Patrick in Dublin City Chiropractic, he's able to identify the root cause and eliminate that problem, and essentially you're remedied forever.